bit about my childhood growing up. Well, before I do, how many people out here, by round of applause, have brothers and sisters? All right. I was brought up as an only child, well, until I was 5. Then my parents literally screwed that up, and bam, there was my sister. Or as I like to call, poverty. Poverty is the only other thing I can think of that ruins childhood dreams. Hey, you older siblings, you know what I mean. Now, you younger ones, yeah, if you got beat up when you were growing up, it's because you deserved it. You bunch of rat bastards. You know who you are. Yeah, you know. I had it good when I was growing up until I was 5. Had it made, then she came along. I call that time BS, before sister. Then there was ASS, after sucky sister. Oh yeah, because, you know, she could do no wrong. If she cried or she needed something, oh, my parents were there like somebody who lost a winning lottery ticket. You know, of course, if I needed something, I heard, you know, you'll be all right, or be a man. I was 5 years old. I mean, be a man, I wasn't sure if I was a boy yet. You know, my belly button and penis were the same size. You know? I had a big belly button. So. You know, then you figure, you know, a few years later, I realized that all my free time ended up turning into babysitting time. I remember going to school and learning about indentured servants and coming home and saying, you know what, 7 years and I'm out of here. But I figure, if I'm there and I'm babysitting, well, I'm going to use that time. I'm going to take her, I'm going to dirty her up, roll her around the neighborhood and make some money. And that's exactly what I did. Well, until my parents came looking for us and found out what I was doing. You know how embarrassing it is being 9 years old on a street corner with a sign that says, I stole your money. Then my mom took me to the mall and made me take all the change and throw it in the fountain. And then sit there and think about what I did while she went shopping. Well, I'll tell you what I did. I stuck my hands back in the fountain and grabbed all the money and stuck it in my pants. Of course, my pants were all wet, and she came back and said, what did you do? I said, I peed myself. Because I wouldn't give it back that money. Hey, I earned it. You know, if I was going to throw anything away, it'd be all those naked Barbies laying around the house. I mean, I got to tell you, it looked like, you know, you had the ones with the chopped off hair, or a missing arm and a missing leg. I mean, it looked like a Vietnamese nudist camp for women. But I will tell you, my sister and I get along great now. But she did. She tried to rat me out at every possible moment. But when she did it, she started thinking about the consequences. And she started stuttering. So for the longest time, my parents thought she had a speech impediment. So if there's one thing, if any of you out there are thinking about having kids, I'll tell you, try to have them as close in age as possible. That way you save yourself and them a whole bunch of problems. That's my time. Thank you.
Jerry Bartholomew. All right, and I forgot who I put next on.